on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
Good for a Seahawks. First down.
Come on, set.
First and goal.
In the red zone now. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a fourth-quarter lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Now Willis leading his offense up to go for 2.
The Seahawks will line up for the
Check the
two-point
eagle,
conversion.
check the eagle.
All right, they're going to throw for it. They did it! He made the interception! And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. The tie was just a kick away, Brock. It was just a kick away. Still trailing by 1 now. What do you think? Are they regretting the decision to go for 2?
I think you and I are on the same page. Just by the way you called that, you thought what I thought. Just get this game to overtime, tie the game. But here's what we don't have, and I think what would be most fascinating is I'd love to hear the coaches that entire drive. I'd love to be on the headsets, because I hope for that team's sake it was not a rash decision made in the moment, but a calculated one talked about well before they pulled the trigger.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down, but to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
319.
Back to throw now, Allen. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch. There's a whole bunch of bodies around him.
Allen now on 1st down. Chased out to his right. He just throws this one away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Again, Allen to the air. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
They send the tight end in motion. He'll throw it. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the... For targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
All 52. Half. Look out.
Desperation time here. Buying some time right. A crucial mistake late. It's intercepted. Rick Woolen with the INT. Wow, an aggressive choice choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Drive begins with a walk run. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks holding just a 1-point advantage.
Ready, set.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go, set. 19, Charger, 19. Ready.
Quickly out to the right, complete. Ooh, and the stop made awfully close to the marker and in midfield. It's going to be 3rd and short now from the 49. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Red. 70, Timberwolf. Ready.
Walker trying to run for the first. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. Buffalo's going to call it 2nd timeout, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
Ain't with my type activities, but don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many shit I seen? Send them off. Take a risk or take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, young, get your chili up. Yeah, I admit that. Hey, black out. If they act out, yeah, I did that.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Here we go, here we go. Viking, 18.
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Punt team on the field, and they could really use a good one here. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Escapes the pocket. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Here he is to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
38-yard line.
Back to throw. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Alert!
Tight end going in motion here. Setting up to pass. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
This is brought in by Coleman. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot, second down coming up.
That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you need more interceptions.
And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry-up. Allen going to throw again. Hits his running back. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their third and final timeout. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
For how well they were moving the ball on this possession, surprising. Surprising to see them get caught up now. And even more surprising, Kate, to see them knock so far backwards with a sack. At this point, well, you got to get back on schedule. Maybe even a manageable fourth down if you don't get the first.
And they stop him after he picks up about 5, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
Now we get a timeout, and with just 2 seconds left, this game has set us up with an incredible ending. Now out comes the second-year kicker in one of the biggest spots of his young career. It's a 36-yard look for him. ball picked up inside the 25. So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win it home. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.